MBytesNews.com.
They're home for 24/7 news, the Black Information Network.
About 1 in 5 Americans say former President Trump's conviction makes them less likely to support him in November. That's according to an Ipsos survey which shows that another 40% say Trump's guilty verdict has no impact on how they plan to vote in the presidential election. Meanwhile, 6% say the verdict makes them more likely to support Trump. A Fox News poll shows Trump has an 18-point lead over Biden in the battleground state of Iowa.
Former President Trump is trying to reach out to black voters and spoke to black community leaders during an event over the weekend in Detroit. Trump told the crowd Michigan was better off when he was president and said if he was reelected, he would eliminate the push for electric vehicles that the EPA implemented under Biden. Dr. Wendell Anthony, Detroit NAACP president, told MSNBC that Trump's visit lacked substance.
He did not articulate any policy. He articulated the fact that he wanted to come and get some black votes. So where's the policy?
Well, Trump also visited a black church where he joined a roundtable discussion about issues affecting black Americans, but asked how to encourage black entrepreneurship. He said Detroit politicians need to stop the crime. Michigan will be a battleground state in November's election, with the vote expected to be close, and both campaigns seeing it as a must-win.
All right, well, Vice President Kamala Harris launching the Dignity and Documentation Initiative at the White House in recognition of International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence in Conflict. The Vice President discussed gender-based violence committed in Israel by Hamas on October 7th, as well as gender-based violence in conflicts in regions like South Sudan and Haiti. Harris's remarks were followed by a preview of Sheryl Sandberg's documentary film Screams Before Silence, which examines sexual violence in Gaza following the attack. Vice President Harris said an initiative is in place to support UN efforts to end conflict-related sexual violence and increase women's leadership through the Women, Peace, and Security Incentive Fund.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams says he's pushing for a mask ban in order to curb anti-Semitic hate crimes. Adams says he's been talking with Governor Hochul, who's also said to be in favor of such a ban when they're not needed for health reasons.
I'm a strong supporter of the decision of stopping masks where it is not health related.
Adams believes violent and despicable crimes will dissipate with the reinstatement of the ban, which was repealed during the pandemic because cowards covered their faces.
San Francisco Mayor London Breed is celebrating the start of the city's new Black to San Francisco initiative, the summer educational program organized by the San Francisco Human Rights Commission as part of the mayor's 30 by 30 initiative, which brings 30,000 residents and students to live, work, and study in downtown by 2030. As part of P2SF, 60 undergrad students from 20 HBCUs will spend the summer learning and working in San Francisco. Some of the institutions participating include Tuskegee University, Morris Brown College, Clark Atlanta University, and Howard University School of Law. I'm Terry McCready along with Kevin Brown on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Time now for traffic and weather.
On the Bay Area's BIN 910.
You're still stacking up on the Bay Bridge 80 westbound between the end of the parking lot and the metering lights, crowded across the span to 101, and getting there northbound 880. You're bunched up from the Diamond Lane split, westbound 80. You're slow and go from San Pablo Dam Road to the Maze. In Vallejo, you are bottlenecked 12 minutes, 37 westbound between the Mare Island Bridge and 121. Traffic is also heavy in stretches. Altamont Pass, a 5-minute bottleneck, 580 westbound between 205 and Northland Road. And no surprise, westbound 205, you're crawling from 11th Street to 580. Checking Bay Area weather, Sailor, gorgeous sunshine. Our high inland flirts with 90, 74 in Oakland, and a cool 60 at the beaches, falling tonight to the low to mid-50s. Sunny skies through the week and weekend. Inland heat will rise to close to 100 by Friday. The Bay Area traffic and weather, Jackson Summers on the Black Information Network.
Black news in 30 minutes.
The Black Information Network.
The Bay Area, BIN 910.
I'm Natasha Williams on your home for 24/7 News on San Francisco's BIN 910. In Oakland, neighbors are trying to help neighbors following business break-ins and other crime. NBC Bay Area reporting residents are rallying not only to show their support, but to hopefully keep businesses from packing up and leaving after becoming targets. A busted front door, broken glass, and $4,000 in damages and stolen tools left the owner of Nowheresville Tattoo in Oakland feeling dejected and ready to close the doors.
The fear is that you're done. You know, I think I had $200 in my bank account at that point, so yes, I get teary-eyed.
Paul Urich says his shop is a community hangout, but after a break-in last week, he thought he might have to hang up his needles and walk away from the business he loved.
I was with my dog and cleaning up the glass. We're talking about it. Within minutes, I knew what I was going to do.
Ulrich's fear quickly turned to motivation after a GoFundMe was unknowingly set up to cover the cost of the theft and repairs. It quickly raised thousands more than the intended goal.
I felt the love, you know. When you're having tough times, you question what you're doing sometimes. And when everyone around you pitches in, you know you're doing the right thing.
Torrance Scott, who is black, owner of a local production company, was the person behind the crowdfunding campaign that raised the goal in 48 hours and then saw donations climb over 3,000. Regardless of what the story is right now in Oakland, there are still communities out there. There are still people that outweigh whatever you're hearing, Scott said. And they're not alone. Last month, dozens of people came out to dine and donated more than $17,000 to help a local restaurant keep their doors open too. Neighbors helping neighbors when times get tough. In other news, the search is on for a mob caught on camera attacking a San Jose police car. Video on social media shows them in ski masks stopping a reserve officer on the way to help an injured person. They jump and stomp on the hood, smash the windshield, and pound the windows. This all went on Saturday night after a sideshow, one of the many reported ones just before 7 p.m. The police chief called it deplorable and says this conduct won't be tolerated in the city. And more San Francisco businesses are getting help to stay open. The city is expanding its vacant to vibrant program beyond the Bayview neighborhood. It started last September and received over 1,000 applications, giving 3 months of free rent to 17 pop-ups. The second phase kicks in this week with 11 businesses and 8 different properties. The goal is to help downtown recover amid all the vacancies so shops extend their stay. And it's no surprise California is an expensive place to live, but how do our cities stack up with others worldwide? Turns out not so well at all. 4 spots here make the top 10 list of having the least affordable housing market. Last year, a new international report puts San Jose first, followed by Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego. And that's a look at what's going on in the Bay Area. I'm Natasha Williams on your home for 24/7 News on San Francisco's BIN 910.
Looking for ways to support your community? 51% of all food programs in the Feeding America network are volunteer-run. Learn more about how you can play an important role in ending hunger at feedingamerica.org.
Black news from black journalists.
The Black Information Network. The Bay Area, BIN 910.
This hour of news is brought to you by Merck, a proud national partner of the Black Information Network.
Geico makes car insurance easy as playing your sad playlist at the wrong time.
Getting dark, it's daylight, baby. No one's ever known such darkness. No one by the tree.
Toby, it's a birthday party, man. Pass someone else the aux. With 24/7 claim support, it's easy to Geico.
Let me finish the song first. Good morning. Yeah, I'm so cold.
Want to make a difference? African American patients only have a 25% chance of finding a bone marrow match. Make a difference and join the National Bone Marrow Registry at bethematch.org.
You've got a voice. We've got a hotline. Call the Black Information Network at 855-500-9BIN.
Keeping you up to speed. Leaders calling on Mayor Eric Adams' administration to restore about $58 million to the library system budget.
With what's going down in our community.
The Oklahoma Supreme Court is dismissing a lawsuit from black survivors of the Tulsa Race Massacre.
The Black Information Network is 24/7 news.
They want leaders who see the problems and then go about doing something about it, not leaders who create problems.
For and by us.
the Bay Area's BIN 910, and on the iHeartRadio app.
Join us for the National Urban League Conference in New Orleans, July 24th through the 27th at Hyatt Regency, New Orleans. Don't miss out. Register today at nulconference.org. Looking for ways to get involved? The National Urban League works to provide economic empowerment, educational opportunities, and the guarantee of civil rights for the underserved. Learn more at nul.org.
The Black Information Network.
24/7 News with a 24/7 hotline.
Hey, this is Mark in Augusta, and I think your network's great. Although you couldn't do without James T. Harris. He's just kind of a weirdo.
Hi, you guys. My name is Barbara LeBaron here in Riverside, California. I love listening to your station. It's like, wow, you guys are awesome.
My name is Mickey Samuel. I enjoy listening to y'all because y'all do talk about our issues.
Give us your feedback at 855-500-9BIN.
Staying informed has never been easier. Tell your smart device to play the Black Information Network station on iHeartRadio. The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed in this commentary are those of the author and do not necessarily represent those of BIN and its founding partners and employees.
I'm Mo Kelly on the BIN with your 2-minute warning. Cancel culture is not a thing. Cancel culture does not exist. There's criticism, there's consequences to behavior, but you'd be hard-pressed to find someone not spending the rest of their life in prison who was actually canceled by the culture. Mel Gibson, steadily working. Kevin Spacey has projects in development and has started back on the interview circuit. And Will Smith is back to being a star. Yes, he definitely took a hit financially after the Oscars slap, no pun intended. And no, I'm not over him assaulting a man on national and international television and watching him get an Oscar and a standing ovation after doing so. I'm not over that. But no, his career is not over, and Bad Boys Ride or Die is an undeniable hit. Sometimes I can separate the artist from the art. It depends on the artist's transgression. And I don't begrudge anyone else and their decision as to whether they still listen to
It's open. Why are you walking around, you dumbass? Damn. Does this all the fucking time.
Joe, we're not going to, just so you know, some guy named James from a different agency is going to take me to, to the therapist, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to Jefferson Market, okay? Could you just wait for me for a while, please? Just for 20 minutes, at least until James gets here, and then we'll make up a decision, make up a plan, please?
Yeah. I mean, I know you said you were gonna you were working today, then you changed your mind again.
I'm not working.
You said that's what you told me yesterday. You were gonna work.
I'm not working.
Yeah,
you've been busy with other stuff. You're not paying attention.
No, I do. That's the first thing you said. Like
No, I'm not working.
I haven't.
I went to therapist. I'm going to therapist. So I was going to therapist, not going to work.
I mean, you change your mind so much. It's kind of like hard to tell what's going on at times.
I don't recall saying that. think he doesn't. I don't think he knows what to do. I mean, with the Xfinity thing. Okay, I don't think he doesn't.
That's the first thing he said. I'm working today. Yesterday he told me that, and then he's lying about it now. The fuck? Stop changing your mind every 5 seconds. I have you on camera saying that, so don't fucking lie. Fucking asshole. Not wasting gas like that. Coming all the way up to Napa. Jeez. Wasting gas? Gas is fucking expensive. Like, I can't be doing that. Yeah. I'm like, I have you on video saying that. Yep. I have you on video. I can show you. I have evidence of that. That dumb motherfucking asshole. I hate him so much. Changing his mind like every 5 seconds. You change your mind like every 5 seconds. Come on, you know? Like, I don't have time to waste. I have things to do. Sheesh.
Keep listening to iHeartRadio for more of John Legend and all your favorite artists.
Entertainment news on the Black Information Network. Mariah Carey is celebrating the 25th anniversary of her album Rainbow. The singer dropped an expanded edition of the album, and it features new remixes with some of her hits and a new track titled Rainbow's End. While fans can listen to an expanded version of Rainbow on streaming services, a physical edition will be available as a 2 LP disc on October 11th. Meanwhile, rapper Lil Wayne is set to make Las Vegas history this month. The rapper is launching the first ever shared residency as he's on June 29th, and another on July 12th at Duke's nightclub. Additional dates have yet to be announced. And New York City Mayor Eric Adams is taking back the key to the city's to Sean Diddy Combs
Can't
last
believe.
September. Only a few weeks after a
Can't
shocking
really move well. No, I used to want to get ticketed, like, for no seatbelts. Like, yeah, no, I'm trying to avoid getting myself in trouble. Like,
Okay.
yeah, no, a truck behind me too. So I know they are really in a hurry. I know truckers.
Special reports, PIN's Andre Coleman
BIN commentator, podcaster, nationally renowned journalist, and native Texan Roland Martin recalls a time not too long ago when Democrats controlled the Texas state government. But those days are long past, as Republicans have held a firm grip on the state's politics for the past 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
We want about 1 minute, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to work, I am.
Now he says he's going to work again. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, dude? Make up your mind. Are you working or not? What the fuck? Damn. Dude, stop changing your mind so much. Damn. The fuck? Stop changing your mind every 5 seconds. Damn. Jeez, I don't have fucking time to waste of gas. Damn. Damn, dude. Can't fucking change your mind like that. Damn. Time to waste.
Banning DE&I on university and college campuses across the state and enacting a near total and complete ban on abortion. On top of that, many congressional districts that were once majority black have been redrawn, diluting the sense of the black vote and diminishing the chances of blacks being elected into office. But Martin says all is not lost.
The reality is 61% of Texans are minorities, and 61% of those who vote are white. And so change is there can only happen when African Americans and Latinos vote their power.
And do you think that's going to happen anytime soon?
No, because it has to be organized, and this is one of the problems.
The organizing of that vote includes bridging a political gap between the black and Hispanic communities in the state. Together, the two groups make up more than 50% of Texas's population, with Hispanics comprising 40% and blacks close to 12%. We'll learn more of their differences as our series on securing and protecting freedom in the state of Texas continues. I'm Andrea Coleman on the Black Information Network.
Our special Juneteenth reports will continue throughout the week.
Tomorrow we'll hear from black community leaders who are seeing and feeling the impacts of the recent legislative changes. I'm Ellie Thomas, along with Bree Wood, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Want to make a difference? Mentoring youth transforms lives. Be a positive role model and make a lasting impact today. Learn more at #MentorForChange.
The news Black America trusts.
The Black Information Network. The Bay Area's BIN 910. Your money on the Black Information Network.
How would you like to fly anywhere in the world for $100? And how about no layovers or stops along the way? Sound good, right? Well, affordable supersonic air travel could be available to Americans in the near future.
I deeply believe the next generation of airliners are going to be supersonic, and we need to build those here in the U.S.
That is Boom Supersonic CEO Blake Scholl cutting the ribbon on a new jet production facility opening in Greensboro, North Carolina. Scholl says he dreams to make it able to fly anywhere in the world in 4 hours for just $100.
If we let the next generation of products get built outside the country, those advanced manufacturing jobs leave, and it's ferociously difficult to get them back.
And that's why it's important to manufacture products in the U.S. Other benefits of supersonic travel include a smaller carbon footprint and a much quieter flying experience. Some of the reported cons about supersonic flights are the high cost of development and construction and the high cost of fuel. But even after we look at all the pros and cons, we will have to wait and see what the FAA has to say about supersonic travel. Money news at 24 and 54 minutes past each hour. I'm Nicole Beal on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Telling the Black American story.